Hi guys, today I'm going to read for you chapter 3 of Jasmine Toguchi Mochi Queen. All right, this chapter is called The Plan in Action. When I got home, Sophie was in the kitchen with Mom. She was washing lettuce in the sink while Mom stirred a pot on the stove. My tummy rumbled as I smelled tomato sauce. Mom's spaghetti was the best. I'm already thinking about Stella Diaz has something to say because I know that she loves spaghetti and meatballs as well. And remember when we Skyped author Angela Dominguez and she was talking about how her favorite food was albodingas, which was meatballs in Spanish. So I'm already having a connection with our other read aloud about albodingas. Can I help? I asked, hoping I could be Mom's helper too, like Sophie. Thank you, Jasmine, Mom said, but we've got it. Yeah, Sophie said. Mom and I are busy. I stayed in the kitchen, thinking that maybe they would need my help later on. Mom turned to get something out of the fridge and almost bumped into me. Jasmine, why don't you make a collage in your room? I slunk into the living room and plopped down on the couch. I didn't want to make a collage right now. I wanted to spend time with Mom because she wasn't home a lot. Mom worked part-time as an editor. An editor reads other people's work and fixes the words, like my teachers. My teachers were always fixing my writing. Part-time meant that Mom worked part of her time away from home and the other part at home. I liked the part when she was home. Especially because when she wasn't home, like on Thursdays, Sophie and I had a babysitter. Mrs. Peepers was boring. She followed all of Mom's rules. My best friend Linny's babysitter, was in high school. They baked cookies, did their nails, and watched TV. All good stuff compared to the homework and quiet time Mrs. Peepers made us do. By the time Mom called us for dinner, I was starving. Dad, Sophie, and I ate with forks, but Mom ate with chopsticks. She liked using chopsticks for eating everything except ice cream and cereal. I slurped noodle after noodle. I remembered I needed to build up my arm muscles, so I twirled my pasta extra hard. Mom, Sophie screeched. Jasmine is splattering spaghetti sauce everywhere. Jasmine Toguchi, Mom said. Be careful, the floor is clean. Sophie smirked, but I ignored her. After dinner, I said, I can wash the dishes. I had never washed dishes before, but it couldn't be that hard. You just had to scrub and rinse and lift dishes in pots and pans. All good things for using my arms. Dad raised his eyebrows. Mom's mouth made a small O. Sophie glared at me. How nice of you, Mom said. She gave me her proud smile, the one that made her eyes happy. I'll wash and you can rinse. I stood next to Mom at the sink and rinsed dishes. My back started to hurt from standing there for so long, but I didn't complain. I tried to pick up the whole stack of dishes at once to show Mom how strong I was, but she made me rinse one dish at a time. I'll get the spaghetti pot, I said, reaching over to the counter. I'll get that, Mom started to say. My hands were wet and slippery. I pulled the pot off the counter. Clang! The pot crashed to the floor. Sophie ran into the kitchen. What was that? She asked, even though it was perfectly clear. Sophie loved to see me get in trouble. She was disappointed because instead of getting mad, Mom told Sophie we were doing fine. I looked at my spaghetti-thin arms. That pot was heavy. Was the mochi hammer that heavy? All the spaghetti I had eaten tied into knots in my stomach. Mochisuki was in 3 days. I had to get strong fast. All right, that was a short chapter today. I'm just going to share my connections and thinking kind of verbally right now. This reminds me so much of my job. My favorite job actually was always doing the dishes after dinner. And my mom cooks a lot. And I just remember anytime we had like Thanksgiving dinner or we celebrate Christmas, so Christmas dinner, kind of like the big holiday type things. My favorite job was washing dishes with my dad and my grandpa after. And I would always try to help and bring all the dishes in at once. And I loved washing dishes. And my mom has like really like nice special plates that we use for events like that. And so we would always have to be really careful washing the dishes. And so I usually was the rinser and dryer, but my grandpa would typically wash them. So that's kind of my thinking. I'm also thinking Jasmine Toguchi is feeling really left out right now. And I can definitely connect with that feeling because um, I can connect with the feeling of having your sister wanting you to get in trouble, right? Those of you that have siblings can probably understand that frustration when you just want to help and your sister's trying to get you in trouble and you just get overwhelmed and frustrated, right? And I can also connect with her in the sense that do you ever have those days where things just go wrong no matter what you do? And you're trying to be helpful and do these dishes and get all these things done, but you keep dropping plates or whatever else, and it just seems like you can't get it together sometimes. And for me, that feels like frustration. So I'm kind of identifying with Jasmine Taguchi because I can understand how she's feeling. And I have felt that way before where I've been really overwhelmed and things just are not going right. I'm excited to see what you guys think about this chapter, and I'll be looking forward to reading your thoughts. Bye.